Because Sojiro asking these chuckle nuts for, like, advice with women has never gone poorly for him, right?
No, these are perfect guys to get advice from.
Yeah, I mean, especially Kinomi.
Yeah.
I mean, Tobimaru is the one that got him a concussion that one time, but that wasn't even...
He doesn't actually remember that, so he doesn't know it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's sort of the problem.
It was as shocking as when a kid sees the head of a character at an amusement park fall off, revealing the person inside.
Wow.
You know, I never actually did see that happen.
I've never seen it happen, but yeah, that's some analogy.
そりゃそうだよな。すまん、見くびっていた。つまりしずきも
One of us.
どうし
Oh
て
yeah,
こと
for
でいいん
some
だ。
reason Kinomi and Tobimaru like assumed he was gay, even
They
though
just
like,
assumed he wasn't interested in women, and he's like, bullshit, I am.
even though like Tobimaru was clearly telling Aoko not so long ago that Sojiro was definitely into her.
Well, I think Aoko mentioned that he isn't or something, and then that confused
ど
him.
うし
One of us, one of us.
そうだ。例えばこう夏場の女子のうなじに光る汗とか、テニス部の女子の肩から脇にかけての清涼感とか、ぶっちゃけ水泳部の競泳水着の後ろ姿だよ。
Oh. The sweat one is a little weird, but the other two seem
Yeah,
okay.
I'm fine with the second two. I'm not sure what's up with the first one. Why specifically from behind though? The front is fine too.
I mean, it is, but clearly he's an ass man, so...
I mean, yeah, fair.
Yeah, question mark.
Sojiro's eyes were filled with question marks, as was his dialogue. Apparently, he hadn't quite understood Kinomi's explanation.
いやだから、普段は同い年のガキにしか見えない女どもでも、たまに見せる無防備な仕草とかグッとくるよな。
Inviting how? Like
Falling asleep against a pillar?
like telling me I'm not getting kicked out of her house?
Yeah, that sounds very inviting.
無防備なのはちょっと考えてほしい。
Oh,
Whether it was because Sojiro was unsure if Kinomi was referring to someone in particular, or because he just had this vivid, picture of Aoko sitting cross-legged on the couch, acted all cute and awesome. Fucking be in Grand Order already, I swear to God.
right?
The movie is happening. There's gonna be a collab of some kind.
Someday.
I'm sure. I mean, there's going to be. Like, it's not. Like they had the Case Files anime. There was a collab.
Yeah.
They had
Heaven's Feel.
Heaven's Feel collab.
Yeah, it was more like bonus.
I mean, even then, right?
Yeah.
They had when Garden of Sinners was happening, they had the collab for that.
Well, I don't think that was anything new. I think that was just a crossover.
I mean, even then,
Yeah.
Like,
Arcade made it to Anniversary.
They love crossing over with their own shit.
They do, yeah. Even though, like, everyone in the world wants to cross over with Fate to get some of that gacha money.
Too bad. Get the fuck out.
Can we put 2B in Grand Order?
No. You stay the fuck away from my anime.
Can we put Saber and Rin in our game? Maybe.
Tell you what, we'll think about it.
Yeah. They were in the Maple Story, I think it was.
If your name happens to be, although, if you're Type Moon, we'll absolutely say yes. If you're anything tangentially connected to you, yes, you can use Saber and Rin as much as you like, but, like, if you're an external company, we're gonna be, like, slightly more selective. Like McDonald's. We'll let McDonald's do fake things.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was funny.
Or whether he was just concerned about how this related to himself, a troubled look washed over his face.
いいんだって。それでいいんだって。
Don't
なぜなら
overthink
高校生男子の
the
6割は性欲でできていますからね。
That sounds like a made-up stat.
Only 60%? Bruh, I went to high school. Like, it's like way more than 60%, my guy.
I think he means of the total horniness, and I don't know about that.
よし、そうだ。
A lot of people outside of high
早
school are
速
still
ナンパに
horny.
行こうぜ。メンツが変われば超過
Oh,
も変わ
okay,
るって
there
も
we
ん
go.
だ。
This is just that one part of P4.
Yeah. We're gonna pick up chicks, and you're gonna help.
P5 that time on the beach.
Yeah.
And with that, he happily put his arm around Sojiro's shoulders and headed off towards the train station.
ちょっと待て。あまりのことに絶句しちまったが、てめえは根本的に間違ってる。
Hold on. Are we in an interlude chapter, or are we in like the actual story
think
right
this is
now?
an
I
interlude.
don't remember. I know we did a thing with Kumari last time where she was hanging out with Reen, and that was Aoko. And that was definitely
that
an
was
interlude.
totally, yeah. I think this is another interlude. I totally don't remember though.
I can't be blamed. Aoko and Reen are the same character.
They
more
are
or less.
extremely similar.
Like, he just reused Aoko like 6 different times with different names.
Yeah. Clearly he's got a type.
そもそもナンパって言葉が何なのか知ってるか?
And again, I'm pretty sure Shiki was just Sojiro too. So, like in terms of character design and stuff.
Wait, Tono?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, not Ryogi. He's not talking about like picking them up physically.
Why do I need to lift
Why
girls?
do I need to lift these women?
Does it make you stronger?
Question. Define pickup. Number 1, to answer a telephone call. Number 2, to recite a Shakespearean work. Number 3, to transport someone from one place to another. Number 4, to pay someone's bill. Number 5, to try and persuade someone to have a romantic relationship. Number 6, to lift. Where is
Well,
this
there is
lift?
transport. That's close.
Yeah, but that's like transport someone.
Yeah, that's like with a car. Pick them
You
up in a
can
car.
pick up inanimate things. Like, I'm picking up this controller.
Yeah.
2番か.
Wrong. 9 times out of 10, when a bunch of high schoolers are talking about picking up girls, they mean definition number 5. You know. Number 2.
What? Why
How
did
do
he
you
pick-
even know Shakespeare?
I think he was just guessing.
You had Shakespeare in the mountains?
You didn't think about 3?
Or, like, I don't know, 1?
Well, I mean, yeah, but
ほら見ろ。てめえとは興味の度合いが違うんだよ。
See, Kinomi, you want, like, sex with women, and Sojiro wants to recite Shakespeare.
yeah.
女引っ掛けに行くなら一人で。
Well,
なあ、あと岬の駅前はやめとけよ。うちの評判が悪くなるから。
yeah, don't do it in your
ナンパなら
school
隣町
uniform,
で
you
やりや
know?
がれ。
Well, technically he's not. He's in, like, his school tracksuit.
I think that's still probably not good.
Tobumaru waved his hand at Kinomi as if he was shooing away a pest. Kinomi clicked his tongue in frustration and removed his arm from around Sojiro's shoulders.
くそ面白くねえ。はいよ。おとなしく野球やってますよ。いつの間にか俺たちの番が
Oh,
回ってき
yeah,
たみ
this
た
is
いだ
the
し。
same interlude because Aoko and Kumari were looking at the boys play baseball out the window.
Kumari.
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 Yeah.
Not Komari. Komari is probably a different character from something else. Kumari is the one that if they were just, like, using the cutesy name, she'd be Kumarine and therefore
Yeah.
a tiny little bearine.
yeah.
He complained all the way to the pitcher's mound. Sojiro looked on regretfully. He wanted to pitch.
おい、まさか本気でナンパに行きたかったのか?
Yeah, dude, I love Shakespeare.
いや、ナンパはよくわからないけど、街には用があったんだ。ちょっと欲しいものがあって。
Is it like, I don't know.
A guitar?
I was
Saw the one in Aoko's room and he wants his own.
I was gonna say a mug so that he can have like
Oh, and his own teacup.
yeah, so that
Yeah.
fucking Alice can't complain about him using the wrong teacup
Yeah.
from her collection for
Right.
the wrong thing.
そうだ、飛び丸。生徒会室にあるあの白いやつ。どこに行けば買えるか知ってるか？
That white thing in the student council room.
Something made of porcelain, maybe?
Like a whiteboard or like
A tea brewing Keurig looking thing?
Sojiro spread his arms wide, making a bizarre gesture. It was this big.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, Okay.
1 hour later, at the department store in front of the train station, Tobimaru was still confused after he figured out what Sojiro wanted to buy.
しかし、なんだってこんなものに。
Why did you want this?
What is this?
Oh no. He brought it home.
Uh-huh. The Kuonji Estate was surprisingly comfortable for all 3 of its occupants this evening. They turned the heating up so it wasn't freezing cold for once.
Oh.
Maybe it was because the dinner Alice had prepared was so wonderful.
7回アリスの実家じゃ1日に7回も食事をとるのか
7?
Oh, well, yeah, you've got, breakfast, second breakfast, 11sies, lunch, tea time, supper, and dinner.
Oh.
She's just a hobbit.
Huh.
Everyone forgets about 11sies.
Yeah.
一体どうやって
Maybe they were just really small meals.
Sojiro asked Alice this question in the sunroom from the 3rd sofa, brought up from the mansion's basement by himself.
Now I'm wondering if she is from the Shire. She's basically half British, right?
I mean, yeah. Or at least she grew up in England?
Yeah, something like that.
So, okay, so I'm confused. You people are very much confusing me on where activities are taking place. They eat in the sunroom, which is basically the dining room.
Right. 'Cause it's got
But
the
we saw
windows.
them eating at a table with chairs in there, and now they're eating it. And then we saw them eating on couches, but they were having breakfast, which we were told they took in the sunroom.
Well, there's the
but then
table
we
between the
assumed
sofas.
that they were actually in the drawing room because those were clearly the sofas in the drawing room.
Right.
But
Well,
now
there's-
we're finding out there's sofas in the sunroom as well, and now there's 3 of them in there because none of them can be bothered to share a sofa, and they each have to have their own sofa.
So there was a 3rd one in the basement, but they put it in the sunroom?
Unless there were already 2 sofas in the sunroom, in addition to the 2 sofas in the drawing
no,
room.
I think... Okay, yeah, this is a little odd. Let's see if we get a picture.
食事をとっているわけじゃないわ。
That's still a chair.
ティータイムは1日7回行うのが理想というだけ。
7 tea times a day seems a bit excessive. I'm
That's a
being
lot
honest.
of caffeine.
It's a lot of... Well, you might have decaffeinated tea.
I mean, yeah, maybe, but
寝
still.
起きのアーリー、朝食のブレックファースト。
Elevenses!
Elevenses!
God damn it, she is a hobbit!
ティーブレイク。午
I
後の
thought you were
社交場
joking.
で会った分、夜会のハイティー、
Huh.
ディナー後のアフターディナー。
I like that like half of those were just in fucking straight up English.
Yeah.
I heard that after dinner.
Wow.
Like,
Man.
Just morning tea, breakfast tea, 11s,
Jeez.
low tea, high tea.
Well, there's low tea, which is early afternoon, then
Low
afternoon
tea, lunch tea,
and
high tea,
then
after dinner tea.
Wow.
この中で食事に該当するのはハイティーだけよ。田舎での話だけれど。
Yeah, the countryside,
I mean,
yes.
You guys live on a quote unquote mountain, so.
Well, I think she's talking about the countryside in England.
Alice was enjoying her black tea by herself in the sunroom.
That is a nice tea set, jeez.
She was drinking a royal blend. A fine blend of Darjeeling, Ceylon, and Assam orange Pakoe tea leaves.
Okay.
I don't know what most of those words are.
I see orange
Ceylon
Pakoe.
and Darjeeling, I understand.
Darjeeling, I know.
The other ones are...
I don't know about Assam, but the orange Pakoe, you can get tea bags of that stuff.
To accompany her tea, she had some strawberries, dipped in sugar.
Oh, wow. Wait, regular sugar or powdered sugar?
Sounds like just straight up sugar,
Huh.
which is kind of weird.
Strawberries and powdered sugar is really good.
I mean, strawberries dipped in chocolate, also top tier, just saying.
It's a little easier to get powdered sugar.
Also,
at
this was
store.
the 80s, like, fondue was big, wasn't it?
Oh, that was the 70s, I
Well,
think.
yeah, but like, everybody from the 70s was pretty much still alive, so...
Yeah, maybe. Huh.
God, I forgot to silence my phone. It was under a table, it was probably not too loud. Shut up, phone. She was in a world all her own.
つまり一日中お茶を飲んでいるのか
He's just picturing her hooked up to an IV of tea.
そう暮らせるのが
Ideally.
理想的に。
You fucking British people, I swear. She couldn't understand why this was so hard for Sojiro to grasp. Because it's just leaf water. It's just hot leaf juice.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
Alice picked a strawberry up with her slender fingers, as opposed to her chubby ones, and carried it to her mouth as if she were going to give it a kiss.
And they even had her lean in just for that.
Sojiro was extremely turned on.
I
mean, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. Briefly transfixed by this graceful sight, and he shook his head to clear his thoughts.
Impure.
Yes.
I definitely wasn't picturing something else in place of that strawberry.
He doesn't know why he's feeling these thoughts.
He'd become slightly too sensitive to the fact that they were indeed of the opposite sex, perhaps due to his conversation earlier that day, and also that time that he found underwear lying on the floor of the bathroom, and he still didn't know whose it was. I mean, they told him, well, Alice told him it was Aoko's, but
right.
She seemed rather foxish after he walked away, so I'm thinking that was not actually Aoko.
I'm pretty sure it was Alice's, and she was just deflecting.
Yep.
でもその口ぶりだとアリスは7回できてないんだ。
3回が限度よ。相方が未熟だからやらなくちゃいけないことが増えてしまって。
Oh, Aoko? Aoko's training?
Sojiro turned to look to his side. There he saw...
何よ、1日3回も開いてれば上出来じゃない。
So your ideal would be to make Aoko drink tea 7 times a day with you?
うちの生徒会なんて黙ってお茶飲んでるだけよ。いちいち鍋からお湯沸かしてポット使ってたっぷり蒸らすなんて3時のおやつと夕食後だけで十
Well, if
分
only
でし
you
ょ。
had some kind of butler that could do that for you.
Right? Or like some kind of red-headed Ron Weasley looking...
Yeah, some kind of anime Ron Weasley looking guy.
アリスは手間をかけすぎ。私、贅沢は好きだけど、贅沢になれるのはごめんだから。
You know, it's funny because, so this is gonna be a bit delayed, obviously, in the episodes, right? But like, for us, tomorrow is the 10-year for when the first episode of Stay Night went up.
Oh, wow.
So I was kind of looking back over some of the early
Yeah.
stuff, just out of, you know, like reminiscence. And I kind of forgot this. My immediate gut reaction to seeing Shiro the first time was, who is this fucking anime Ron Weasley ass looking motherfucker?
I remember you doing that. Yeah. Yep. I remember.
Even though Aoko was arguing, she still seemed to be in a good mood.
贅沢なのは青子たちの方よ。日本の水道水はこんなにも美味しいのに。どうしてあなたたちはこの黄金の価値に気づかないのかし
Oh,
ら。
do they have unusually well-filtered tap water?
Or maybe it's like not filtered and it's like the minerals that are like natural in the water that's like...
I don't know.
Huh.
I didn't take Alice for someone who would drink tap water.
Right? She seems like Aoko's the fucking rock and roll groupie. I think she'd be the one more likely to just sit there and guzzle tap water than high society Princess Alice over here. But like,
interesting.
1日7回もお茶会開く国民性じゃないからでしょ。気をつけなさいね、宗十郎。美味しい紅茶を入れようとしてペットボトルの水なんて買ってきたらアリスに1時間近くお説教されるから。
it was true that better water should make a better cup of tea. That was why Aoko went out and bought bottles of natural spring water as soon as she moved into the Kuonji Estate.
Oh boy.
She's like, oh, we're gonna make tea. Hold on, let me go get some fucking Evian real quick. She comes back with whale water and she's like, alright, let's go.
She bought bottles of water to make tea with?
Like Fiji water or some really fucking expensive shit.
Jeez, that does seem like a waste.
Her proud show and tell to Alice had led to their first petty argument.
Yeah.
The two were exhausted after quarreling about something one would think wasn't nearly as significant as magecraft.
青崎さん、夕食を作る気力残ってる？
パス。主義に反するけど、てんやものを頼んでみよ
う。So after their first petty argument, they were too exhausted to make dinner.
I like that you bothered to translate what was very clearly the English word pass as nah.
Yeah.
Bruh, I can hear the English. And that had been her first time ordering a soba noodle shop from a soba noodle shop by phone.
Huh.
Their slovenly attitude towards household chores had only accelerated since then.
いやー、あの後は悔しくってお茶について調べまくったもんだわ。アリスに質問したり競い合ってたらいつの間にか私も紅茶党の仲間入りよ。私、姉貴の影響で中学までコーヒー党だったのに。
そこには感謝しているわ。青子が連れ出してくれなかったらコープランドのアンティークカップに出会えなかったもの。気がついたら骨董品回りしてたものね、去年の私たち。
How are you possibly this perfect, Aoko? Like, these girls just going antique shopping. What the fuck? The drawing room and the sunroom. That is... There's no verb there. That's not a sentence. Those are two nouns.
Yes, that is very strange. Let's see.
Though they weren't even in the same room, the two were enjoying a fun and lively conversation nonetheless.
Oh, they're sitting in different rooms at the moment. Yeah, Alice is in the sunroom with the chairs, and Aoko's on one of the sofas, I guess. They're just talking through the partition. Huh.
Oh, okay. Hold up. So the drawing
room has the TV.
Right, that's clearly the drawing room behind him.
Yes, he's there.
But we know they told us he's sitting on the third couch in the sunroom.
Is he?
Yeah, they said that a while back. Where was it? It was before this whole conversation about TV.
That's Tobimaru.
In the sunroom.
Asked Alice. Well, no, it just says...
Sojiro asked Alice the question in the sunroom. He asked the question in the sunroom.
Or they mean to say that Alice is in the sunroom
from
while
the
he's
third
on the sofa. He could still be asking from one room to the other. But yeah.
I mean, the way that sentence is written implies that he is in the sunroom.
Well, I don't think the background shows that.
Well, that's what I'm getting at, though, is the sunroom must be, like, literally directly connected to the...
Well, I mean, you can see it in the background. They're next to each other through the door there.
No, that's the foyer back there.
No, that's the sunroom with... It's just dark. That's, where they eat, where Aoko was eating the chocolates and stuff.
See, I thought that was the door from... Oh, no, because that's on the opposite wall.
Yeah. Yeah, so the sunroom is right behind the TV, basically.
Well, that just makes this even weirder, because he's... Apparently the third couch is, like, back-to-back with one of the first two couches.
I guess,
and he's facing, like, the wall that the door to the drawing room is on, talking to Alice, who's behind his back.
I guess, yeah.
That's weak. Guys, come on. Have some internal consistency, please. Sojiro wondered why they didn't just sit together and chat in the drawing room since they got along so well. He didn't yet understand how the physical distance between them made those stories of old memories more meaningful.
Huh.
アリスは外に出ない子だったんだ。
ええ、この子ったらほんと屋内派で、外に出るのは学校だけだったんだから。今日だってずっと洋館にいたんでしょ、アリス。
Okay, we're getting that hip crotch under boob shot of Aoko that they love so much. I think they really want to show off the stitching
on her jeans. Yeah, they're really proud of themselves on that.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice pockets, but yeah.
Well, there's also that stitching right around the crotch
Yeah.
zipper there that they seem very proud of as well. I mean, like, I will grant you, you made nice looking jeans, but like, Aoko has a face, please use it.
違うわ。
Alright, well look at Alice's elbow also.
Huh.
今日はプロイの補充に忙しかっただけだし。
Replenishing them, huh?
Oh.
それだ。プロイの補充ってことは、遊園地の時みたいなのはここで生まれてるのか？
No, the one at the amusement park was ancient. Thanks for killing it, by the way.
Oh.
Ever since that terrible incident, Sojiro had been sensitive whenever ploys came up. He'd only been worried about escaping with his life at the time, but as time passed... What were those mysterious things? He became filled with curiosity.
何知りたい宗十郎。
I get the feeling this is a trap.
教えてくれるなら知りたいけど、いや、よく考えると
I'm
聞かない方がいい
curious
よ
but
うな。
nervous.
やっぱり知りたいような。
よし、そういうことなら話してあげましょう。
Is Alice really gonna let you tell him about her toys? Like, this seems unlikely.
ちょっとした触りだけなら怒らないわよね、アリス。
Oh.
At least she's asking permission first. Aoko quickly recrossed her legs in anticipation.
別に私とあなたの違いを話すぐらいならいいけど。
As long as you talk about the difference between me and you.
Well, you use ploys and Aoko doesn't.
Aoko goes pew pew.
Aoko is gun.
Yeah.
You're the finesse, she's the gun.
It's a little different.
よし、決まった。
See, Aoko watched the Iron Giant and took the wrong like takeaway from it. Like, you are not a gun. You are who you choose to be. Now
What?
choose. And Aoko's like, I choose gun.
Yes, I choose to be gun.
I choose violence. Thank you.
Yeah.
って何よあんた、妙な顔して。自分から言っておいて尻尾巻くの？
いや、そうではなく。
I wanted Alice to tell me about them, not you.
Yeah. Is he gonna say that? I don't think so.
Sojiro diverted his eyes at Aoko's direct stare. Sojiro and Aoko currently only spend time together after dinner. And now he's just looking at her waist. Interesting. Every once in a while, however, he would catch a glimpse of some innocent gesture of hers and wouldn't know how to respond.
Ah, so she gives him boners sometimes.
I mean, understandable? Look at her.
いいんだ、続けてくれ。興味はある。
よし、じゃあコマ撮り呼ばないとね。
What, you have a Robin as well?
それでは
My
特別
Robin.
授業なぜなにプロイキッシャー始まり始まり。
Okay.
Aoko snapped her fingers. Apparently, she was trying to mimic turning on the switch to a TV.
With a really old school remote, I guess.
Or, like, with a clapper.
Yeah.
It was the 80s. It was a veritable TV special. That's how a lecture about a certain brand of magecraft, performed and directed by Alice Kuonji, first aired. Unfortunately, the special production was cancelled only 30 minutes after it began. Apparently, the content had been a little too esoteric for Sojiro.
Oh.
分かってはいたけど。
Look at that, you put him in a coma. Well done.
しずきくんの覚えの悪さは三千世界に響き渡るわね。
I don't know, he remembered you liked tea.
Yeah, he remembers some things.
She almost said he was better off dead, but took a deep breath to avoid being hurtful.
Oh, look, progress.
Aw, she's making strides.
かわいそうなアリス。
I guess he doesn't deserve to be poisoned today.
そいつにとっちゃ私の魔術もアリスの魔術もすごく便利でくくられちゃうものだなんて。他の魔術師が聞いたら失神者の屈辱よ。
Huh, that's really convenient.
Or, well, he just reduced it to, so basically it's just some amazingly convenient thing. You have no idea the work that goes into it, you idiot.
Aoko was exasperated. She also felt some measure of regret. She should have realized this would be the outcome.
そんなことはない。ちゃんと区別はつく。
Can you?
Yeah, you do little doll things and she does gun.
Well...
青崎は壊すだけで、アリスはいろんなものを作って、それで壊すんだろ。
Oh my
アリ
god!
スの方がやや生産的だ。
This guy!
Aoko only knows how to destroy. Alice knows how to make things to destroy for her.
Right. Therefore, Alice is a little more productive. Oh my god.
Sojiro, you're gonna die, my dude. Aoko is not pleased.
私どうしてか胸が苦しい。こういうことって本当にあるのね。まるでお気に入りのカップを割ってしまった時、通りかかったキリンに、でもトロルよりマシですよ。
That's a hell of a metaphor.
God, what?
Well, simile, I guess, actually, but...
Yeah, like, yeah. Damn, that's a comparison.
Yeah, right? This is like if your dog died and somebody said, well, at least your grandmother wasn't shot.
Yeah, oddly specific.
どういう意味よそれ。
Without go on this one. Like, I get where she's coming from, but what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're not very good at analogies, are you? Aoko glared at Alice sitting across from her. Oh, Alice finally came into the drawing room, I guess.
Yeah.
Alice had alluded to a fairy tale about a less than intelligent giant who lived under a bridge.
Oh, okay.
今の宗十郎の指摘、結構合ってると思うけど。
You know what, though? I think he's right. I think I only break shit, and you make shit to break shit for you.
Yeah. I think
Therefore,
I really am just a
I
guy.
am more productive, directly. You let other things be productive for you.
私、アリスのプロイが生活の役に立つとこ見たことないし。コマドリも双子も最後はドジって終わりじゃない。
To be fair, the twins seem to kind of be fuck-ups.
I mean, that
in
seems...
general.
Right, that seems to just be their thing.
Like, I'm pretty sure one of the first things we heard Alice say to them was, don't fuck up.
More or less, yeah.
After going, God damn it, this role. Like, she was disappointed she got them.
Yeah, she was disappointed to even see
and
them.
then pretty much immediately told them not to fuck up.
それは結果論よ。役立とうという諸子は尊重するべきだわ。だいたいあれやそれが最後に全部台無しにする
It
のは
kinda
私
is
の
your
責任じゃないのだ
responsibility,
し。
though. You are their owner and their keeper, you know?
Both girls are now just intent on calling the other one out. It seems neither wanted to admit their own shortcomings when it came to magecraft.
Well...
Even when it came down to a silly argument about who was the worst at breaking things.
いや、でもアリスの使い魔は役に立ってるぞ。
Which... what, Robin?
Hold on. When you say the worst at breaking things, do you mean the worst at, like, physically breaking things, or the like, who breaks things the most?
I
Like,
think...
the people that are the least competent at breaking things, or the people that break stuff more often than the other? Which definition of worst
I'm
do you
going
mean here?
with
Because it could
most
be either.
incompetent.
前に森で落ち葉を集めている豚を見かけた。あれはアリスの使い魔なのに、なんで青崎に言ってやらないんだ？まあ、いいことをしたのに黙っているのは美徳だって山城先生は言ってたけど。
So I'll just brag for you, don't you worry.
I saw Alice's eyes just move over to Aoko.
Like, oh, I was trying to keep that from... what's her response? Alice had simply sent the chatty twins out into the forest to break them in, as it were. To Sojiro, this had seemed like a good deed. Aoko was visibly getting more fed up with this conversation since Sojiro had decided Alice was the victor here.
掃除をしているから生産的とか、ずいぶん小さな判断ですこと。もっとこう大きな視点で評価できないのかしらね。
You seem to think
このお掃除マシ
indiscriminate
ンは。
murder is more productive, but I think cleaning is probably more productive than indiscriminate murder, Aoko. Can you use your laser beams to clean the house without breaking it?
Maybe.
大きな視点。例えば、お金儲けとか。
Oh, I don't think she's good at that either. Oh. Ow. I think
okay.
Aoko just had an aneurysm.
Okay, that one hit me right in the dignity.
Yeah. Oof. Oh.
The two girls both tried to remain calm in the face of such a direct question. So, like, what do you two do? How do you money?
How do you live?
We rent out space on the 3rd floor.
We collect rent.
They're high school students. They're not allowed to have jobs. It's literally illegal. Like, it's against school rules to have a job.
Well, you need approval, I think, but yeah.
I'm honestly not sure.
They know about Sojiro.
That kind of seems like an anime contrivance.
Well, yeah.
To be fair, like, I was watching something the other day on, like, you know, shit that, like, Japanese high school students find, like, absolutely mind-boggling about, like, American high schools. As, like, one of the things is that, like, we just go get fucking, like, summer jobs or whatever and don't try to hide it.
Right.
Because we're not going to get in trouble.
Right.
Whereas, I mean, the Japanese students also go get summer jobs, but they need to not ever talk about it because they'll, like, get expelled from school or whatever because it's against the rules.
Really?
Yeah, you're a student. You're supposed to be learning. Stop trying to work. If you wanted to do that, you could have gone into the workforce.
Huh. That seems like an anime thing, but okay.
No, apparently that's a real thing.
Wow. That is confusing.
That video also really caught me off guard because it was really interesting. He went through this whole thing, and it gets to the end, and the guy that's doing the thing was talking about, like, oh, you know, so, like, the Japanese students are really envious of the American students for all this cool shit that they get to do in high school. But then the super weebs are all, like, super jealous of the Japanese students and all the cool shit that they get to do that you don't have in America. So I guess we're really jealous of each other. And then there's this pause, and he's like, but if you ever come over here, you still won't be able to Rasengan, so, like, good luck with that. And that caught me so off guard. I was fucking rolling. I was not expecting it. It came out of nowhere.
Damn.
Even a fool could think of a good idea sometimes.
Oh, so it's not like you're trying to make money and failing then.
Maybe we could use magic for money. Alice, why did we never think of using magic for money?
Yeah.
盲点すぎたっていうか、基本魔術って損失しか生まないものだから。
Alice nodded affirmatively.
それで例えば？あなたから見て、私の魔術はどんな金策ができると思う？
You could,
Demolition?
yeah, you could do demolition work.
Yeah.
One woman wrecking crew.
Look, just stay away from here, and tomorrow the building will be down.
青崎ならそうだな。
What?
マグロを捕まえるのは
Oh,
どう
she
だ
could
ろ
go
う。
fish blasting.
I guess. What the hell?
Silence.
Yeah.
Aoko adjusted the position of her crossed legs.
なんでマグロ？
Well, I mean, it could be any fish. That was just the first one that came to mind.
Because they're big and profitable, I guess?
She asked this question seriously.
いや、朝一で大変高価だと聞いた。
Oh, well, okay then.
でも捕まえるのは難しいって。あんな巨大なものが水の中では車より速く泳ぐと。
そりゃ地球が誇る大型肉食魚だからね。お寿司屋さんでも最強だし。平均時速60キロ、マックススピードは時速180キロに迫ると聞くわ。
Damn, that'd be fast if they could really do that. Yeah.
High-speed tuna.
部長曰く青崎は泳ぎがうまいって。泳いで捕まえられないか？
Aoko, you can swim 113 miles an hour,
I
can't you?
thought you meant, like, laser blasting
Yeah,
them.
so did I. I thought he was also referring to using magecraft to
もう
like...
魔術関係ないわねそれ。
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
仮にマダンで迎撃できたとしても保存できないわ。私、回転を早めるのが専門で止めるのはちょっと。アリスは？
魚は苦手。
Oh, well. If your employees catch them and just make money anyway?
Right, like, it's not like you have to eat them. You're just catching them to sell at the fish market for profit.
Maybe she just doesn't want to be near them.
Alice quietly added that some of them were oddly interesting to her, so she wouldn't feel comfortable harming them.
Oh, well.
Oh, so she's just Kumari again. I hate animals. Let me tell you about an extinct bird that I am very passionate about. And Alice is like, I hate fish.
She says some are oddly interesting, but...
I hate fish. Let me tell you all about this really interesting fish that I know about. Like... Aoko shrugged her shoulders, throwing that idea to the side.
ところで、喧嘩売ってる？しずきくん。
Oh.
すまない。実は
Oh.
ちょっとからかってみた。
Because he's productive and has a job?
Or like 4.
Yeah.
The collar around his neck tightened for a good 5 seconds.
Ah, right.
It was as tight as a sleeper hold.
と、まあ、青崎には乱暴なことしか期待できないとして、アリスはどうなんだ？
What about you, Alice? Do you also only destroy?
何も言わないということは、魔術でお金儲けは気に入らない？
そうね。好き嫌いはともかく、お金があるのはいいことだわ。教会の目をくぐり抜けることができるなら、青子には頑張ってほしい。
It's interesting that you only include Aoko in that, not yourself.
Yeah, I know.
危ない目に遭うのは私だけか。アリスのプロにはなんかないの？
Yeah, like she doesn't want to take a risk and move the association.